and welcome to episode 2 of the Sunday Sit Down with me, the Armchair Pundit. Welcome back. So, in today's episode, we're going to be adding a bit more to stories we covered last week. There's a bit more progression to those stories. We'll be having a look at a few different stories in the world of sport. We'll have another athlete profile. This time it's a tennis star. And we'll also take a look at some of the rumours swirling around the Premier League this week. Alright, let's get straight into it. So, last week we reported that England had interviewed 3 candidates for the vacant captain's position. One of them being Joe Root, the other one being Stuart Broad, and then Ben Stokes as well. I also believe Josh Buttler was spoken to as well, but that wasn't really as reported in the media. It turns out that Joe Root has actually got the job, so congratulations to Joe. I think it's a good choice. Hopefully it won't impact his batting too much. At the moment, he's England's best batsman by a long, long way, so hopefully he'll continue that vein of form in all 3 formats as well. Some people have come out and said it's inspired, it's a brilliant choice, it's fine, it's what was going to happen anyway. He'll be very, very good for the team, youthful exuberance, all that kind of thing. Others are not so sure. Some reports have come out saying, well, he's a bit happy-go-lucky, he needs to sort of toughen up a little bit. Maybe, but let's give the guy a chance. Let's get him in there, let him just have a reign in the team, see how he goes, and let the results judge him. A bit of a development on the Gabriel Jesus, Sergio Aguero story that we covered last week. Aguero came out and said he's going to consider his options at the end of the season if he doesn't get some game time back in the starting at 11, since the role of Gabriel Jesus has kind of been stuck on the bench. Well, turns out that fortune has it that Gabriel Jesus has broken a metatarsal in his foot, which means that more than likely Aguero is going to come back into that starting lineup. Whether that's going to be enough to keep him at the Etihad next year, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Guardiola seems to like Jesus over Aguero. Again, this is going to be one that's going to develop over time. Okay, let's get into the news stories for this week, and let's start off in Paris. So I know I said last week that this wasn't going to be about rugby and cricket and that kind of stuff. Well, this one is a rugby story, but it's the only one for this week. Dan Carter, he's the New Zealand legend. He's a fly half for Racing Metro. He got caught drink driving in Paris, and that's not a good look for him. He is an idol in the world of rugby. You'd expect better from the biggest role models in the game. He's never sort of caused controversy in the past. I know he's in the twilight of his career and he's probably enjoying sort of the finer side of life that he may not have sort of had the opportunity to enjoy before, but still, Dan, you're a hero to lots of people. Let's sort it out. Moving on to Arsenal. Arsene Wenger is to decide his future at the end of the season, whether or not he's going to stay on at Arsenal, whether he's going to retire. He's been there for 21 seasons. They've not really achieved a whole lot since their title-winning days. Is it time for him to go? Will he be replaced? Who's going to replace him? I don't know, it's all up in the air. But from what I've read, he's going to decide his future at the end of the season. He's either going to stay for 2 or 3 more years or he's out the door. Again, that's probably going to progress in the next couple of days. We have more to say about that in the next episode. Moving on to Olympic sprinting this time. So, as we all well know, Usain Bolt got the triple. He's holder of 9 Olympic gold medals. But hold the phone, because one of his Jamaican 4x100 teammates actually got tested positive for a stimulant from the 2008 Beijing Games, which means that Usain Bolt now only has 8 gold medals. Now, obviously 8 is more than enough, and it's 8 more than I'm ever going to win, so fair play to him. But does that mean we're going to see Usain Bolt in the next Olympics give it one more crack if Nesta Carter doesn't win his appeal? He's appealed against the positive result, against the gold medal being stripped from the team. Will we see Usain Bolt for a swan song if he doesn't get that 9th medal back? I hope so. I think he's going to be in his mid-30s by then, but you never know. You never know. Sprinters nowadays seem to be sort of sprinting to a lot older, so hopefully. Okay, guys, so let's move on to this week's athlete profile.
Can you believe it? The crowd are on their feet.
Okay, so this week's athlete, he is a real hero. He certainly was best in his game for a very, very long time. He's currently 35 years old. He stands at 6 foot 1 inches. He has made $101 million US dollars in his career so far. That doesn't include sponsorship. He said he's won 89 career titles, including 5 Australian Opens, 1 French Open, 7 Wimbledons, 5 US Opens, and an Olympic gold medal. He spent 237 weeks at world number 1. Your athlete of the week is Roger Federer. Now, Roger Federer, he was pretty peerless in the 2000s in the world of tennis, and then Nadal came along, Djokovic came along. Andy Murray, to a certain degree, came along too and really tested him. But he has stood the test of time. And the fact that he's now won his 5th Australian Open in 2017 is testament to the guy's character. He's such a competitor. He's amazing. And I love the fact that he's actually played Nadal in that final, because that, that really takes you back to the sort of 2009 era where they were really going at it. He's had a big rivalry with Nadal. It's good to see them guys slug it out. He's also had a rivalry with Djokovic, which he's currently losing 23-22 to Djokovic on all surfaces. Djokovic, so it seems like he might have run out a bit of steam lately. So maybe Federer can pull it back. And he's also got a bit of a rival going with Andy Murray as well. He actually leads Andy Murray 14-11. Murray, though, ranked number 1 in the world. Be interesting to see how he goes now against the old master. It's really good to see Federer coming back. He said that he might be around 2018, might come back to Australia for the Open 2018. I really hope so, but I think if he does come back, 2018 will be his last year. I love watching him play tennis. I think he's just amazing. He's probably the player for our generation. I think, you sort of hold Nadal up there as well, but he doesn't really match up to Federer and what Federer has achieved in the game as a whole on all surfaces as well. Yes, he's only won 1 French Open, but given Nadal sort of dominated clay, it's a pretty good effort to even squeak 1 in there. He's won 7 Wimbledons, he's won 5 Aussies, won 5 US. That's 10 hardcore titles he's won, so he shows he can do it on all surfaces. What a player, what a man as well. I mean, he's a family man, he's a perfect role model, he's never caught a controversy. He's excellent. And Roger, well done. Thanks very much for the entertainment throughout the years. Okay, and let's go into this week's rumour mill. So these are football rumours, sort of based on Europe, the Premiership, that kind of thing. There aren't too many that I've found that I think are sort of plausible this week. There are 1 or 2, so let's go through them. Despite not really featuring too regularly, particularly starting lineup for Real Madrid, James Rodriguez is set to turn down a move to United or Chelsea in favour of staying at Madrid. He hasn't played a lot, but I suppose he's probably seen something in the team. He's been told by maybe Zinedine Zidane that he has got a future there. And also he's choosing between living in Madrid and living in Manchester. I know where I'd probably choose to live. But fair play to him, he's sticking it out. He's going to make a real crack of it. So yeah, good on him. Emre Can, he could be on his way out of Anfield and to Juve. Juve seem to be in the hunt for anybody and everybody at the moment. Last week is Alexis Sanchez. This week is Emre Can. Could it be a move? Possibly. I think so. As long as Liverpool can sort of find a replacement, then yeah, that one could well be on the cards. And last but not least, last week we reported on Alexis Sanchez possibly leaving the Emirates for Juve. Well, Arsenal during the week got absolutely pounded against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Lost 5-1. From all accounts, Alexis Sanchez had a bit of a row with his teammates, which could fuel speculation that he could leave. Whether or not that's to Juve or somewhere else is yet to be seen, but it is not looking good for Arsenal. Okay, and that is all we have time for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed the show. Subscribe for more. Don't forget to tune in next week. I'll see you next time. Cheers.